Hey, everybody. It is Kelly from Grace for Living After Loss. And on this channel, we discuss all things related to grief. What does it look like? What does it feel like? But most importantly, we share tips, tools, and resources for how to recover from grief and get back to living a life that you love. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the most common thoughts that keep people stuck in grief. I work with people each and every day and talk to hundreds of people about where they're at in their grief recovery journey. And I see several common themes, several thoughts, and some lies that people are believing, and it's really hindering their recovery process. In a lot of cases, it's completely bringing their recovery to a halt. It has them stopped dead in their tracks. So today we want to talk about what are those thoughts that could hinder your recovery or keep you stuck, or at the very least, slow down your recovery. Okay, so the first thought that we want to dive into is this idea that if you move forward in your life, if you move on, so to speak, if you move forward and design a life that you actually enjoy living, that you're somehow going to forget your person. That seems silly even when we say it out loud. For those of you who, I don't care who you lost, but if you lost a spouse or if you lost a child, if you're a parent who lost a child, just think about that for 1 minute. Is there anything that could ever happen on this earth that is going to cause you to forget your child? No, they're woven into our DNA. Like, they are so imprinted on our hearts and minds and a part of our life. Us learning how to be happy again is not going to cause us to forget them at all. So that is the first thought that I see people struggling with, and they feel guilty for learning how to live again because they feel like they're going to forget their person or their child. The second thought that I see so often is people feeling guilty about being happy. And they feel like if they're happy, then that means that they didn't love or they don't miss the person that's gone. It's like, somehow grieving has become this noble act of love, that like if we're just sad the rest of our days, that means we really loved the person that's gone. And that's just a bunch of crap, pardon my language. Of course, we all grieve, and you grieve according to the type of relationship, yes, and how close they were to you and all those things. But living a life, the rest of your life, in sorrow is not like a noble nod to the person that lost. Again, that person has been imprinted on your heart and mind. That person is part of you, and how you live your life going forward is a testament to who they were and the imprint they had on your life. If you lost someone who had a significant impact in your life, the best thing that you can do to honor them and to celebrate them is to go live an amazing life. Go live a life that's full of purpose and full of joy and full of adventure, and know that they had a part to play in that. Their life with you and the loss of them has shaped you into the person that you've now become. And there's no better expression that you can do to honor them than by living a big, large life that gives back and is full of purpose. Okay, so that's the second thought that I see people struggling with. The third one, which is a big one, I usually lead with these, is the idea that recovery isn't possible. If you're in the camp that says you never recover from grief, you just learn to live with it, or your life grows around the grief, or any like iteration of that thought, I just really want to challenge you with that thinking. I'm here to say that recovery is 100% possible. And that's what we help people to do each and every day. And what you think about recovery matters. If you think that it's not possible, if you think it's somehow honoring or noble to just always have this broken piece of your heart and carry it with you, then that's what you're going to do, because it's going to go against your conscious, like your subconscious. It's going to be incongruent for you to try to live a happy, healthy life if you feel like you need to carry around this sadness for the rest of your life. So that is the third one that I want you to think about. Do you really believe that recovery is possible? And if not, why? Why not? Why do you feel like you can't recover from this loss? Why do you feel like you always have to be a certain level of sad or broken? And then the last one, this isn't so much a thought. It is a thought, but it's kind of like a mindset. If you find yourself in the camp saying that your loss is worse than any other kind of loss, if you're the person saying, losing a spouse is worse than losing a child, or vice versa. If you're saying there's no pain like losing a child, it's not that that thought is even not true. Let's just say, for argument's sake, that losing a spouse is the worst type of loss out there, or losing a child is the worst type of loss. It doesn't even matter if it's true. The point is, you're putting your focus on the pain. You're putting your focus on the loss, and you're so busy defending your loss and your right to be hurt and broken and wounded. You're not putting your focus on the healing. So if you ever find yourself in that place, like defending your right to be broken and comparing your loss to other people's loss, friend, I'm here to tell you that that is not conducive to recovery. Your focus, your thoughts, your intention should be on learning how to live again, how to heal and recover, how to design and live a life that you actually enjoy living. And that's going to take intentional focus and effort and consistent actions day after day in order to do that. That is what's required to recover. And that's why so many people don't recover. But I'm here to tell you that you absolutely can. And if you will dissect these thoughts, analyze yourself to see if you're carrying around any of these thoughts, and dare to hope and dream that you can recover and learn how to nurture and foster thoughts that are conducive for recovery, you are well on your way for recovery. As always, if you want help with this journey, we'd be happy to help you. You can see the links below for how to connect with us and our team, and certainly subscribe to this channel for more tips and tools for grief recovery. As always, myself and all the coaches here at Grace for Living After Loss are cheering you on every step of the way. Until next time, guys.